Hey guys, Kuroda here. Rob, how's it going? So, as you guys can see by the title, I actually wanted to announce something today. I've been meaning to do this all week, but I just keep forgetting. and I am starting a new project with a good friend of mine, Andrew. He's never been on the channel, so you guys don't know him. But he's been a good friend of mine for a long time. And as some of you guys may or may not know, I'm a huge music fan. I did a very brief series called Sunday Album Reviews where I was reviewing different albums, and I've talked about music and stuff on the channel a little bit here and there in various videos like my Let's Plays and stuff like that. And I always say that I want to do more music content on this channel, and I keep meaning to, but it just never happens. And in some ways I kind of think that it's kind of a little out of place on the channel, a little bit. But going back to Andrew, he approached me relatively, it's been a little bit now since he's approached me about this, but he's been wanting to do a music series or music podcast with me for the longest time. And we have a long history, which we'll explain at a later date, but we have a long history together, both as friends and just music fans. We always basically introduced each other to music and got really into music and all kinds of stuff. And long story short, we're starting a podcast / YouTube channel, I guess. And it will be in the description below. It's called The Sound of Muzak. And I know it's a weird title, but it's actually off of a Porcupine Tree song, if anybody knows that band. But anyway, so The Sound of Muzak is a podcast, and it's going to also be kind of like a secondary channel. I've talked with him about this, and it's sort of more his channel than mine, I would say. I kind of like him sort of being the one that, basically it being his channel mostly, but it is very much a collaborative effort and all of that. But obviously I have this channel, which is my main focus most of the time. But yeah, this will be like a little secondary project that I'm doing. We're going to probably do podcasts maybe once every 2 weeks. We're going to try that. And possibly some other stuff, like I might even put my Sunday album reviews on there when I get a chance to do them. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff, like we have a bunch of ideas for all kinds of different things. But the first thing we're going to do is a podcast where we break down an entire career and discography of a musician or a band, which we're doing a band that we both really love called King Crimson. I don't know if you guys know them, but I did do an album review of them. That was one of my few album reviews. I did one of the album Discipline. And basically we're going to go through their whole catalog and kind of chop up their catalog from basically from their earliest days, which their first album came out in 1969, very, very old, older than me. And we're basically going to cut their career into different sections, and we're going to do a podcast focusing on each of those sections where we review all the albums from that period and whatnot. So the first episode of this podcast is going to be tomorrow, actually, on the channel, the Sound of Muzak channel. It's linked below, like I said. So please check it out and subscribe if you guys are interested in that. And we're going to try to live stream it. I don't know if that's going to work out or not. We're going to see. But if not, we're definitely going to at least post the podcast on there. So I hope you guys will check it out. I know this is a gaming channel primarily, so I can understand if people aren't really interested in it. But I also just love doing music, and I'm sure some of you guys are music lovers out there and might appreciate, listening to me yammer on as I tend to about something different. And if you're not into music and or you're not familiar with this band or whatever, but you're open to it, I suggest checking it out. So there's going to be a lot of fun stuff. There's usually a little banter between Andrew and I. We've been friends for a long time, like I said. And we're going to get really in-depth with the music, the musicians, the bands, and all that stuff. And I'm really excited to do it because it's a huge interest of mine that has been pushed by the wayside in maybe the recent years. And I'm excited to do it because I love talking about music and I love listening to music. So I hope you guys are willing to check it out, and I hope to see you guys at the live stream. And if not, I hope you'll at least check out some of the other content on there. But if you could, link in the description, Sound of Muzak, like and subscribe. I appreciate it. And yeah, see you guys soon. Appreciate it. Bye. Peace.